Allora, eccoci qua, facciamo questa missione secondaria e poi proseguiamo la storia.
Hey. Thank you.
Dai. Ma cosa non so che ci fai qui? Che in lente. Dai, un uccellino mi ha detto che tua figlia si è imbandita di qualcuno. Come si chiamava? Ah sì, Cuculus. Sei riuscito a salutarla prima di andare via, ma forse non c'era perché era uscita.
You bastard!
Che hai fatto a mio figlio? Mi ha detto basta. Quello che anche noi dipendente sono da te. Dio le tue guardie di stare lì dietro.
Now!
Che cosa vuoi la mia vita? Me la apro perché non mai. C'è una cosa che mi prende di più, dimmi quali sono i tuoi veri desideri. I desideri, ma di che diavolo stai parlando? Per arrivare alle tue ricchezze ho dovuto usare ogni sforzo di vita per cercare informazioni su di te. I giochi che ho trovato è piuttosto inquietante. Si è preso di aver commesso diverse atrocità in vari villaggi. Ciononostante molte persone ancora ti rispettano. Perché avessi usato il denaro come forza per sottomettermi, ma mi sbagliavo. Forse finora non hai fatto che nascondere le tue vere intenzioni. Parla. 5 anni meno di me, giusto? È una ragazza dal sorriso adorabile proprio come sua madre. Come così nella famiglia era a rischio, non hai altra scelta che obbedire a tutto ciò che i tuoi burattini. Era un padre amato e rispettabile, non virtuoso, e loro ti hanno riempito di menzioni e usi in quel momento ti ridavano quello dopo ti minacciavano. Si dica ti sei ritrovato dalla parte degli oppressori dei deboli e adesso non sai come venirne fuori. Che storia troppo lacrime, eh?
Silence!
Pare come se ne sapessi qualcosa che vuoi capire il fratello con un solo che affligge questo mondo. Ho 3 figli e bastardo loro.
Tell me.
Non vuoi porre fino a questa penosa farsa? Se potuto smettere avrei fatto una cosa tempo fa. Non voglio che mi portino via l'altro. No, non potrei fare niente.
Ridiculous.
Sono veramente fuori da me, che ci avevo già sentito dire. Vabbè, l'hai detto tu?
Sure.
Credo che sia stato proprio tu a dirlo allora. Non lo ricordo bene, ormai è acqua passata. Non ti avessi incontrato probabilmente avrei fatto anch'io la sua stessa fine.
Moving on.
Dopo quello che volevo sentire, ora un uomo vuoi la tua occasione di riscatto? Lasciare andare tuo figlio ti aiuterà persino a fare a meno per i tuoi peccati, ma devi accettare le mie condizioni e collaborare. Va bene, farò come dici. Hai la mia parola. Ha sentito? Bene, ora è il momento della grande rivelazione. Non ho fatto un bel niente a tuo figlio, anzi, non l'ho mai incontrata a dirlo tutta.
Hey.
Capito perché ti ho raccontato quel mare di palle? Ho fatto una scommessa su di te, su ciò che desideri davvero. Bene, questo è fatto, ci avevo visto giusto, ho vinto la mia scommessa. Così, vuoi dire la nostra scommessa? Aspetta, non dovrebbe essere la nostra scommessa? Aspetta, non so dire se sei più facciato audace, ma devo ammettere che è intrigante, è questo che mi piace di te. Pensando, ci sono sempre scappato quando le cose si mettevano male, anche quando volevo morire, ero solo per liberarmi dai miei peccati. Ma tu mi hai aiutato a capire cosa devo fare, qualcosa che solo io potrei realizzare. Sì, sono una cara, non ancora odio quello che odio quelli come me e odio anche il sistema malato che mi ha reso così. Ciò che ci intende sarà il capolavoro supremo del grande imbroglione Alonso.
Remember your vow.
Vorrei che ti suonerà questo prova e l'utopia come se non sono mai viste. Mi farò beffa del mondo e non renderò conto a nessuno. So cosa intende dire Alonso, ma avverto una certa determinazione nel suo sguardo. E decide di riporre in me una fiducia assoluta. Bene. Beh, dai.
I will live to my...
Sono certo che sarai curioso di sapere cosa ho in mente, ma dovrai aspettare.
Farewell.
Te lo svelerò in gran stile la prossima volta che ci incontreremo. Fai in modo di tornare presto. Per ora addio. Ok. E questo l'abbiamo fatto. Ok.
What's up, Del?
Che c'è, Del? Qualcosa
Something-
di turba? No, niente.
Nothing, just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell.
Bene.
It's just the twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
Sto benissimo.
You sure? Because I remember once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
Sono troppo un paio di volte, non ti avevo mai visto ridotto
I
così.
said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty helpful.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the Magla might have any...
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-borne symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are.
Well, we do claim to help anyone in, but don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield...
I know you're right, but I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same.
What if now, what if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her Satanist to come here? I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem, I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Sì.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. Tell me not everyone got a chance to that.
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell? No way.
Ma tu sei la venerabile Rella.
You're joking.
Non scherzo.
You're not joking.
Qui?
I called for her and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the crown theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognized...
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Fidelio, is there something you feel?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, when I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own...
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted. Or your treatment. For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with...
Allora, per ora vediamo, corri fino alla spiaggia con Basilio e poi torna, se riesci a farlo senza rallentare. Allora il tuo piede non ha nulla
Sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on.
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in. Well, I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
Yes.
Well, there you have it.
So you're committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my...
Come now. Do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm, and they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight...
Suffice it to say, the King's Shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
I'll protect Juna. I promise.
Well, where is this coming from?
Then please, look after Juna.
Ugh. You do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
You springy old bastard, you've got the height advantage! Damn it!
I suppose we'll have...
Ho rimandato Rele con la magia di Tesospo, stando attenti a non farci vedere dai fratelli Magnus, che erano esausti dopo aver corso aperto e fiato. Ok. Si parte.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fun.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt top, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them all. Often got his head berries in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this...
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it.
9 pagine del libro.
In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh, sounds grand, that.
You think? Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember? Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom. Pretty words, them. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del. We could invite Lady Junior over, host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a dream.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ok, e cosa succede?
Now then.
Bene, oggi si riparte, ma cos'è questa festa di cui ho sentito parlare tutti gli isolani siamo diretti verso la costa.
Yes, of course.
È una festa che dimostra la loro attitudine e incoraggio un buon viaggio, poiché la marea è cambiata e credo che arriveremo in tempo anche se partiamo domani. Se la settimana io vedo sangue non mi viene fermo che si preghi davanti alla statua insieme a qualcuno i vostri desideri si avvereranno. Splendido. Con chi pregherà il nostro capitano stasera con noi di curiosità. Vediamo. E registriamo. Facciamo. Adesso che più indietro. Tutti d'accordo per preparare i festeggiamenti e vigili del fino a sera. Ho fatto tutto quello che bisognava fare.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in the cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse,
I say, these locals are barely well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of,
We're finally ready.
Grand, ain't it? Del's all better, and we've got some chud.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all had a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew makes me think. Maybe the
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their heredity. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent...
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings, the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again.
You owe us nothing.
Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor, anyway. Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabria ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to...
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats.
And And those are...
Sarebbero?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Ah, just delicious.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it.
Sounds. I feel quite...
Right.
What's going on? There's something off.
But he's crying.
What if...
You see, in old times, old long times ago, people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence.
Ha! Yes.
Phew. Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a fest. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. You don't often get to relax like this. Have you decided on someone?
Strada che si spende in alto uscio. Tutto intorno, orizzonte, per sudare questa cosa non sarà negli altri stessi giri. Sarà dentro, sarà un rapporto speciale. Questo ti abbiamo un rapporto speciale.
Wow!
Stai facendo una certa forse vuole che io ti vedo sotto una luce magari. Essere così vogliamo andare verso forse vedendoci tornare più avanti sento una scuola tra le figlie
Yep.
vedo che sei solita pregare invece di pregare per chiedere aiuto.
Got it? And? Well?
Sure.
Grazie, sempre per forza che sia che troverete sempre di aspettare.
Bye.
Allora sì che possiamo tornare. Mi ha dato un suo regalo e poi siamo tornati insieme al compagnia. Ventaglio alla mano.